Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Natalie and this is All Things Natalie. Today I'm sharing the perfumes I wore last week, so if you like watching that kind of thing, I do this video pretty regularly. So let's get started. The first fragrance I wore to a birthday party, and that was Libre by YSL, the Eau de Parfum. This is that soapy lavender with white flowers and some vanilla, and I really enjoyed this. It was like a more rainy day, and I sprayed like 9 or 10 sprays and nobody could smell me. So, I don't know, that one is supposed to be such a powerhouse. The next fragrance I wore was Rouge. You can't really tell because it's wearing off. But this is from Van Cleef and Arpels, and it's a fruity rose patchouli perfume. The patchouli is fairly prominent, but it doesn't bother me, and I don't love patchouli or fruit choulis. So, yeah. And this has white chocolate in it, but I don't pick up on white chocolate. So, if you do, excellent, but I don't. The next fragrance I wore was on another cool day, and I liked Libre so much, I wore the intense version, or Libre, however you want to pronounce it, Spanish, French. And this one is more vanillic, very nice, and yeah, that one is just a more vanillic version. It's got the white flowers, the lavender. I believe it has more lavender, but it also has more vanilla, so it kind of evens out. Next fragrance I wore was Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme. This is a white floral fragrance, and it has raspberry, but I hoped that the raspberry would come out on like a hot day, and it sort of bloomed more, but it's still pretty white floral, and it's pretty plain, so I think I'm going to be wearing this to bed. And to kind of amp up that, the original, I wore the intense version, which this is a cute mini bottle, and this basically smells like the original, except the opening smells super funky to me, so I won't tell you exactly what I get from it, but it's like a fruity and then strange odor, and then it goes to the white flowers. So yeah, just if you are interested in that perfume, don't be shocked. Okay, next perfume I wore, I think I wore this one to bed, and this is Solstice Bloom by Jennifer Aniston. This is like a lotion-y, clean woman kind of scent. It smells like you put lotion on and you're just spritzing on some natural smelling perfume, like you spritzed on Byredo, G Water. Yeah, it doesn't smell exactly like G Water, but it has like the smoke vibe and this a little bit of freshness and that lotion vibe. But yes, this does smell like a maternal, comforting type of scent. But it doesn't smell mature to me, if that makes sense. Next, I wore this fragrance, Sunny Side Up. This is like an isoe super coconut milk, orris. I'm not sure what else is in here, like jasmine, vanilla, absolute, amorous, some sort of blend of those notes. It does have, I believe, isoe super, one of those aroma chemicals. But yeah, this one is good to put like on your skin on a hot day. Next, I wore Curve Kicks. This one I thought I kind of liked, but then it ended up smelling like a cleaner. It's supposed to have passion fruit, neon florals, and a creamy base. So yeah, I thought it smelled nice and passion fruity at first, and then it just smelled like a household cleaner. So that was kind of a bummer. And then on a day where I kind of just wanted to feel, refreshed and comforted, I wore my go-to, which is Chapter 1 by Jennifer Aniston. This one is just a beautiful kind of dupe de soleil blanc. It's got tiare flower, pink pepper, vanilla. It has some weirder notes like a vine or something in it, and teak wood, but it pretty much smells like Soleil Blanc, but this doesn't, I don't think, have a listed coconut note. So I don't think this smells coconutty. I think it smells beachy and sunscreen kind of. But yeah, this is a nice scent, just comforting for me. And I wore this Haute Ibiza. This is a sample with an order, and this is kind of like a fresh, it's got like a bit of an orange vibe, like orange or blood orange, and then it's like a fresh air kind of scent. It wasn't my favorite, but it is pretty nice. And then the last one I wore, I believe this is the last one. Actually, I wore 2 more samples. But I wore La Nuit Tresor Nude. This is a rose coconut perfume. It definitely smells like that La Nuit Tresor smell, like that rosy kind of vanilla, incensey smell. But this I don't think has very much incense. But it does have that rosy vanilla scent, and it has coconut. So I've worn this a couple times, and it's enjoyable, but I don't know, one time it irritated my skin, so maybe that's why they discontinued this. And it also says it's an EDT, which I didn't know that. It performs like an EDP. Actually pretty decent lasting power. And then, because that one was a rose perfume, I wanted to test out some more before I do my hyped video, which I still have a lot more testing to do, so that's not going to be for a while. But I wore Rose's Musk by Mancera. This is a sweet, jammy, metallic-y rose. And then I wore, for some reason, I like roses mixed with like vanilla spicy fragrances. So I also wore Material, and that was interesting, just having that cloud enveloping me. And that is the end of my roundup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe and like this video or dislike it. I don't know what you like, I don't know what you don't like. But thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!